Hello, my dear viewers. This is Copy Webinars, and you are watching your favorite show, the Forex Trading with Rakesh. I thought that we will be late today, but I'm just happy that we are in time here. Just let me know if the sound and video is through. So, okay, I have checked that the video is through. All right, a small introduction about this live stream. Because I am a Dukas Copy's trading community member and I'm not an employee of Dukas Copy Bank. So I just want to make it clear that everything that I say here in this webinar or every trading idea or maybe any analysis that we do, price action, whatever we talk about here are my own views. It has nothing to do with the Dukas Copy Bank. And what we are going to do here in this 1 hour or so is that we will be looking at the major forex pairs and we'll see what is the price action happening there, what happened today, what happened this week, and what is the probability of happening in the future. So strictly we'll be only talking about the technical aspects of trading. We will not talk about any fundamentals or about the economy of a particular country. And yeah, why we do so? Because we know that every piece of information is already priced into the chart. So we don't have to talk about anything else other than the charts itself. All right. And in this live stream, we will only be talking about the candlestick charts. Although if you want to refer to the bar charts, it is okay because they are giving you the same information. But candlesticks are a bit better to see. They are more meaningful, although there is very less difference between the bar and the candles, but still they give you more information with the body and the body color. So if you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to check the other playlist that we have created. One is profitable candlestick patterns and the other one is profitable chart patterns, where we have discussed in detail about the individual candlestick patterns and the collective chart patterns. So I will be referring those patterns in this webinar also, and I have been referring to those patterns in the previous webinars also. And if you could not relate to it, if you could not understand, then I will request you to go through those playlists also, because they will definitely help you in understanding what we are talking about in this program. At the end of this session, I will be taking the questions from the viewers. So please ask questions. Feel free to ask questions. You write them in the chat. I will try to answer them. Lastly, I want to say that everything that I say in this live stream is for only enhancing your knowledge. I want you to take informed decisions, okay? But I am not responsible for any profits that you make. I am not going to take any credit for that. And if you incur any losses, I will not be responsible for that too. So you want to include my analysis into your own research, that's fine. But you cannot say that you are trading based solely on my analysis here, okay? Please do your own research, I mean to say, before you put your money on the line. So after this small introduction, let me take you through the risk disclaimer, which is there. So it will be there on your screen for like 5 seconds or 10. Please go through it. You can pause it here if you want to. Please go through it. It is very important. Okay. All right. So the first things first. What is the first thing today? Dollar index as usual. Nothing new. We have been talking about the dollar index from a long time. And we know that it is important to discuss this because the dollar is the currency associated with all the major pairs. So if we are talking about the major currency pairs, then we have to talk about the dollar index. Okay, so what is being suggested here in the dollar index? This is the guy's daily chart. Okay, the price is still in an uptrend if we ignore this low here that the price had made Okay, maybe if someone is new, he will not understand, but those who are here from a long time, they can relate to it what I am saying. So the price was making higher highs and higher lows here. All right. So this is what it was doing. If I do it like this, then it is fine. All right. Then it is fine, just fine. But there is no break of the lower lows. Okay. The low is here, then it is higher, then it is higher. But if you consider this low on 21st of September, which was made on the 4-hour, all right, if you consider this low here, because it was made after this high was made here, thereafter this low was made, and thereafter there was a move. So if this low is broken like here, then we are looking for a lower high here. All right, we are looking for a lower high, or you can say that now there is a possibility that the price will start going lower. Also notice that when from here price made a high here, all right, thereafter it made a reaction low here. Now if the price fails to go higher than 114.72, that will simply mean that the bears who pushed the price here till here, 110.22 area, now the bulls who pushed the price from here or here till this point, they are not here because they failed to push the prices to 114.72 and beyond. We are trying to understand the psychology here. Okay, that the bulls who were entering at each pullback were able to push the prices higher than the previous high very fast. But this time, okay, one more thing I want to tell you. Have you ever noticed something like, okay, I will draw it with the pencil. If there is an uptrend, it is generally like this. And if the price starts going like this, don't you think that the strength of the trend is increasing? Yes or no? If the price starts going like this, and if the price starts going like this, don't you think that the strength is decreasing? I mean, the bulls are losing the strength. Okay, maybe I'm not able to make you understand, so I will do something here. So here you see that the price was going in V shapes, but here it looks like the price is giving way to the sellers. Don't you think so? Here the price was going like this. Okay, here it was straight. Okay, but here now it is like this. Don't you think so? Something like that is forming here. So what I mean to say is that there is a high probability that now from here the price will fall down to 111.45 area. Well, this is just my assumption. There is no clear-cut rule to define this. Whatever I'm saying, it is just coming here out of experience, soul experience, and I feel like the price is going to go down. But you do not trade what you feel. Okay, you trade what you see. So we need a confirmation. So how can we get that confirmation? Well, here we can get that confirmation only below these points, only below these points. And as far as I'm concerned, we are not long or short in the dollar index, so we can always wait and watch. But if you see that sell off from 114.72, when it started, it made a low here. Thereafter it made a small high here, another low here, small high here, another low here. Now on the way up, of course, it has broken this low, sorry, this high. And in the short term, at least in the 4-hour, the uptrend has started. Okay, in the 4-hour, the uptrend has started. But if you consider this daily chart where you will see these waves, then this high needs to be broken for the uptrend to resume. All right, because the price has broken below this upswing pivot. Now when upswing pivot is broken, there is a possibility that the price will start moving in the direction opposite to that pivot. It was upswing pivot. Now the price will start moving down toward the downside because the upswing pivot is broken. Now after this break, there was no follow through. There was not much follow through. Okay, so that is the one reason to be concerned about this level. So I'm in a kind of dilemma here. What you can do is, if you see that if you could have created this channel, this small channel here, then you would have seen, okay, this channel is broken and the price is trying to take support here. Now the similar channel you can draw here to the upside, and if you see that that channel has also been broken, and every time the price is trying to test this area is finding resistance. Makes some sense to you? But the problem here is that the price now is in the middle of nothing. So 111.45 is a support region, 114.72, sorry, 111.45 is a support region, 114.72 is the region of resistance, and the price is middle of these things. So we are not interested in this one. Okay, so let's just say that there's nothing much that we can do about the dollar index, but yes, we are looking for a selling opportunity in this one near the resistance, near 114.72, or maybe if the price closes below 110.22, we will be looking for selling the US dollar. Right now it is not the case, so we will just stay away from this one. Let's talk about the euro here. All right, euro is going weak, below 0.9735. Yesterday I think it gave a close below that. Yeah, yesterday, okay, not only yesterday but day before yesterday, there was a close below 0.9735. This is an important area on our chart, and after that close, the price for some moment, for some time, went higher, even closed higher on the 4-hour, but eventually was taken down. I don't know whether there was a news or something, but yes, the price was negated. In fact, this was an inside bar on the 4-hourly. Thereafter there was a doji test of the resistance of 0.9735, which was earlier a support, and after the break it has become a resistance. Okay, so now it is a solid resistance, and I think we are looking for 0.9547 in this market again. As far as this price action is concerned, it is suggesting me that if this low here is taken out, what is this low? This low is in line with these highs on the 4-hourly. 0.9635 is what I'm talking about. It is exactly 100 points from here. Okay, this is an area of small concern. You can get some support here from the buyers, and if they do not support the price here, then maybe the next support is lying around 0.9547, or maybe even to these lows here, 0.9535. How exact is this level? Can you see that? It is 0.9735, 0.9635, 0.9535. Wow. Well, who has created this symmetry? Is there something at 9835 here? I'm just looking. Okay, just I'm in excitement. I'm looking at this one. No, it is not there. So you get the idea, right? What I'm trying to say here is that if this 0.9635 is taken out, then next support will be 0.9535. Let's see what is happening in the pound. Okay, when yesterday, day before yesterday, actually when pound was going from here to the highs, actually it was yesterday, not day before yesterday. You see, it was 11th of October. When it was going high, I was thinking, oh man, it's going to 1.1211, and maybe eventually it can go to 1.14601, and maybe this uptrend will resume. But no, yesterday it was negated. Even today the price is trying to go higher, but I'm sure that those sellers who sold the price here will be looking for selling it again. In that case, if you really want to go short in this one, I think you can bring on this channel here. But no, on the 4-hour, I don't think that we should be bringing in any channel. But yes, if you're really interested, yeah, these are the highs that if the price takes out on the 4-hour, we do not think that it will be a good idea to go short in this market. But in the longer time frame, say in the daily time frame, we have the daily pivot very high. The daily pivot is much higher, and that is about 1.14601. Looking at the price action of today's candlestick, it has already engulfed the body of yesterday's candle. All right, I think tomorrow's price action will suggest us what is going to happen in this one. In fact, I am expecting some inside bar or maybe some bullish pin bar or bullish engulfing breakout in this one, but the wick is so long that the bullish engulfing is just not possible, at least for today. Okay, so 1.1211 is the now immediate resistance, and 1.1024 is the immediate support for the GBP USD. Australian dollar much weaker, much weaker. Now this Australian dollar, weak Australian dollar, is pushing actually Euro Australian dollar to the new highs. I will talk about that in a coming time. But you see, any close below this point 6249 on the daily chart will expose this 0.5984 area in this market. Right now the price is trying to take support at those levels. I'll switch to the 4-hour to show you. So you see the price is currently trying to take a support at 0.6249. It has actually taken support yesterday there, but if the buyers fail to give sufficient support and the sellers are able to manage a close below 0.6249, then I believe that 0.5984 will be exposed in this market. Okay, yeah, right now the price is trading sideways. Buying is not an option in this market. This is the market which is selling so aggressively. I don't think that it is an option to open a buy position here. So just stay away when it is touching the support. But yes, if it goes below that, gives us a good close on the daily below this, then comes to this area to test this as the fresh resistance, then maybe we will be looking for a sell in this market with a small targets around 0.5984 and a small stop loss above that level. Similarly, New Zealand dollar is also going sideways now. When I say sideways, that means it is not making any high which was higher than this one. It is not making any low which was lower than this one. So the price is trading sideways. It has spent almost 20 hours going nowhere. So that is why it is being called as sideways. By the way, guys, I just want to request you that we are not very good in the YouTube algorithm. My language, my confidence is not much maybe, but I am sure my analysis is not bad. So I'll request you that if you are taking any benefit from this video, if you like this, if you like the analysis, if you find it interesting, please smash that like button. It helps me in the YouTube algorithm, and I really want you to help because I am not very active on the socials, and everything that you can do is by sharing this video or by sharing this particular webinar or maybe this channel's link to the others. It will help. Okay, Dukas Copy is taking my videos and I really want others to know about it too, and it is free of cost. There is no cost. Whatever you see in the ad, it is going to Dukas Copy, not me. So what you can do is a little bit of publicity for me is what I am expecting from you guys. Thank you very much for this. Please smash that like button if you find it useful. So close above 0.5606 will open the way towards this zone of resistance, and thereafter it may go towards 0.5754 area. But if we see a close below 0.5564, then we may be looking for 0.5400 area. Now that area, this area is what is of more interest to us, because this is where we are expecting the price to actually find support and push higher. Now I'm just expecting. It does not mean that it will happen because it is a weekly support of the channel. So I'm just expecting it. It may happen that this support breaks, and in that case, where is New Zealand going, guys? In case this support breaks, then the New Zealand dollar will go to dustbin. That is what I used to say. So below this 0.5400, I think that New Zealand dollar can be found in the dustbin, and you can pick it up and you will not be even able to buy an ice cream from that. That is what I'm expecting in the New Zealand dollar. So I think something or the other the government will be doing or may do to bring the New Zealand dollar into some what we call it respectable position or at respectable value. All right, so talking about the loonie here, Yeah, dollar is gaining on the loonie also a lot. It has already tested those highs, and those highs means 1.3832 levels which we had marked on our chart, and it is banging on that level again and again. So now you know that whenever there's a lot of banging at one level, the level eventually breaks. But I'm kind of not so happy with this candlesticks, because these are very small candlesticks. When the breakout happens, it has to be the majority of the people in the direction of the trend, so then only a breakout happens. But here you see these candlesticks, I don't think that they are powerful enough to bring a breakout here. But yes, if it continues for some more time, say like this, okay, maybe at this place, maybe there is a possibility of a breakout, because in that case you will be testing this channel's low, and this is the area where your stop loss is minimum. So maybe buyers will enter here and push the prices even higher than 1.3867, and if they do so, we will not be buying this one. We will be waiting for another opportunity from the top when it comes back to this area. I think that will be the most appropriate time to open a buy position here with the target of 1.400 and 1.4140 and even 1.4689 area. And that makes a lot of sense here, because if you open a buy position now, you have bought thing just below the resistance, which is not advisable at all. When you want to buy, you want to make sure that there is least possible resistance on the way. When there is a huge resistance, you just don't want to enter any buy position. So when you enter, on the other hand, if you let it cross higher and let it come back to retest as a fresh support, thereafter you will have least resistance on the way up, at least towards 1.400, and a very good support at the bottom, because it has just crossed that strong resistance, which tends to become the support in the coming time whenever it is broken. All right, so I hope that it also makes sense to you. Let us hop on to the USD CHF. Yesterday there was a bearish, yesterday actually there was a bearish engulfing forming when we were doing the webinar, but right now it seems like that bearish engulfing did not even take place, and today there is an inside bar. Guys, please keep in mind, keep your USD CHF chart in your favorites, because whenever there's an inside bar like this, that means okay, the price has reached a place where now a decision is to be made. Okay, now the push and pull between the buyers and sellers has already started. Now whichever direction wins, that direction the price will keep moving. Now whenever I say that inside bar, you can switch to 1 hour and look for what we call it, a symmetrical triangle. So you can join the highs of the 2 days, all right, and then you can join the lows of these 2 days, and it will turn into a symmetrical triangle. Now whenever the price breaks out of this triangle, it either has to go above this channel line, or it has to come inside that channel. Now if it goes beyond this channel line, that it will be a breakout to the upside. If it goes below this, then it will be an entry into the channel again. So in either of the cases, I think this will be a good opportunity to trade. Now if you don't know how to trade a symmetrical triangle, I will request you again to check those chart patterns playlist that we have created, because we have explained how to trade this pattern there. All right guys, so let's talk about the USD JPY. 146.95 is where the price is trading today. It has made an intraday high of 146.96, and it has already entered into the zone where we are actually expecting the resistance to come and the sellers to jump in. Although from the price action, it does not look like that any seller has jumped in still. So what I'm expecting, I think if the price goes to 147.45 area here today, you see 147.54, sorry, 147.54 area, maybe they will jump in, or maybe they will just halt, or maybe they will just do not enter. There is a possibility that the price will break through this to the upside and then start trading like this. There is a possibility, but what we are expecting is that the sellers have to jump in here. That is what I'm expecting, strong expectation, because this is a weekly channel's high that the price is going to test now. because I'm not the only one who is trading on the weekly. I suppose somebody else is also there. So if they have created this channel here, then they know that this is an area of resistance. So I think they will jump in when the price tests this area, that is 147.50 area. So let us see what happens when the price goes there. As of now, if you ask about the daily candle, the price is already trading at the resistance, and the support is very far, that is 145.90, that is 100 points below this one. Talking about the silver, silver has reached the resistance, support of 18.76 on the 4-hour. Let me switch to the daily to let you know. Well, this is a downtrend for sure. Even the downswing pivot was broken, but after that it acted as a resistance again. So you can say this was a fake out, not a breakout. And now the price is going to test this support of 18.76. Let us see how the things unfold here. I think a close below will open the way to 18.57, 18.30, and below this rising trend line here, 7.54, and maybe even 16.93 is possible in this market if it continues like this. But if it finds support here at around 18.76, then 19.78 may be tested again on this market. So since this symmetrical triangle is of no use now, I am removing this one. I am removing this channel also, which is broken, so that there is no more clutter on the chart and we can see what is the price action. This channel I will keep because it has just broken today. So let us see what happens tomorrow. Support at 18.76, resistance at 19.78. All right, guys. Well, gold is also trading sideways. I want to show you on the 1 day. All right, so this this falling channel, not this one, not this one. So this particular falling channel is where the price actually gave a fake out to the upside, then again it came below 1683. Right now the price is trading at 1670. Yesterday there was a bearish pin bar, today there was no follow through. Follow through needed a close below the low of 1660, but today the price has gone to the low of 1661.26. that means it could not break the low of yesterday. But still I will say that I am bearish on this one. Any close below 1659 will open the way to 1614, and any close below 1614 will open the way to 1555, which is I think the ultimate target for me, at least in this market here. After that we are also targeting 1451, but I think that will take a lot of more time. Right now we are looking for a close below 1659 and we will be taking a position in the short side. Once it happens, we will be looking for a retest of this area as the fresh resistance, and when that happens, then we can safely target 1614 and maybe 1555 in this market. Brent, okay, till yesterday it was looking like as if it may go towards 95.76 to test it as the fresh resistance, but no, it fell off before that. Giving us a bearish engulfing on the 4-hour in the last 4 hourly candle. And now I think there's no support for this one actually. Here you see there's not much support. So where is the price headed? 87.35 is what I am looking at my charts, I think. All right, let us clear some clutter here. So this is gone, this is gone, this is gone, even this is gone, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. All right, so the price is going towards 87.35. If it finds support there, then it's fine. If it doesn't find support there, then 83.60 will be exposed. Okay, if it doesn't find support there, I mean if it is able to give a close below 87.35, I mean 83.60 will be exposed in this market. Okay, and for some reason if it starts rising from here, 95.76 is still going to be acting as a resistance in this market. All right, guys. So now you know the key levels here around 95.76 on the upside and 87.35 on the downside. This market is still in a downtrend and we will be looking for a sell at every rise to the resistance. Okay, this is a pullback. This is a good pullback actually. On the daily, we are expecting this market to go to 1.6153. All right, we had started this position long back on 25th August here, and now we are not in a buy position here, but yes, we are bullish on this one. Actually, I am expecting the price to come back to 5277, 1.5277, because that will be a good area of opportunity to go long in this one. But you see, this is not coming down, this is only going and going up. This is only and only going up, not giving us an opportunity to go long in this one. Every time you want to buy this is going up. Okay, so yes, there was a small opportunity, but this was not with a very good bullish price action here. There was no bullish engulfing, there was no bullish pin bar, so one will not enter a buy position in this candlestick here. But still, the price went higher. Now it is giving us a bearish engulfing. There is no good resistance here, but still there is a bearish engulfing, and I think that this channel will still hold as a support for the price and push the prices further higher. We are actually expecting 1.6153, which is the next level of resistance now, and the support is around 1.5397 in this market. USD ZAR is not looking so good, but okay, I think this has happened in the last 4 hours. Yeah, so when I watched it, it was not looking so good because it was trading in the red, and now it has broken out of 18.2191. Where is the next level? Well, this resistance zone is the next level of resistance. Actually, 18.590 is a horizontal resistance. The price may go there and find resistance and come back, but till the time it is trading above 18.2191, 18.5907 is really possible in this market. USA Tech is a sell. USA 500 is again a sell below 3635. It is a sell towards the target of 3209, and USA Tech is a sell with a target of 10,678. Chinese yuan against the dollar is going towards 7.30, which I think is a good area of resistance. We have already marked that area. Now we just need to know what happens when it goes here. Will the price be able to go beyond 7.1911? Well, that only time will tell, but right now keep this in mind. Of course, this is the immediate area of resistance, but this is the major resistance that we are looking at. Similarly, like USD CHF and the USD JPY, this US dollar against Chinese yuan is also a key weekly resistance area, so we are keeping an eye on this area here, where we'll be looking for a sell position like this one. Okay, with this huge target to the downside. Right now US dollar is going strong against the Chinese yuan and is approximately going towards 7.3, where we will be looking for a selling position in this one. Euro JPY, we are bullish on the Euro JPY, there is no question about it. We were expecting the price to go to 140.75 area, but it did not test that level, has gone above this falling channel, tested this resistance, given us close above that, tested this previous lows, previous highs as the fresh support, and now the price is trying to go even beyond that. Let me show you on the daily. You see how there was a doji or spinning tops here, and there's a huge buying here after that. And now if the price closes anything higher than 142.29 area, I think we will be open for 142.74. in fact, 142.74 is on the 4 hourly. We can even remove this one. I think this is what we should be talking about now, these areas. All right, these areas, even this may be now included in this one, and this. All right, we need to shift the resistance and supports as per the price action. So now 144.07 is, I think, what we are looking for in this market, and beyond that 145.63, which may act as a good resistance, but since we are bullish, we are looking for a break out of that one. Now this will happen eventually. How it will happen eventually. Now you see that the price was trading in this symmetrical triangle. Okay, first this channel broke at the resistance. Okay, the price started moving in a channel. Now this channel is broken and the price will start moving up, and of course when the price is moving up, it will again move in a channel. Remember guys, the price most of the time, the price moves in channels. All right, Now the price has started moving in this channel, and this symmetrical triangle is again coming at this area. Notice how this is coming at this area. Now if the resistance is huge, the price will revert back from here like this, and if it is not, the price will break out of it. A break out of it means the stop losses of these sellers will go off and they will become buyers, and if they become buyers, the price will go towards 144.07. if there are enough sellers there, the price will come back below, and if there are not enough sellers, those sellers who sold here, they will become buyers because their stop losses will be triggered, and in that case the price will go towards 145.63. this is how the price action occurs, and this is how the price moves, what I believe. Okay, there may be other things because I don't know how the world works, but yes, I know how the trading and how the markets work. So once these highs are taken out, the next highs will be exposed, that is 145.63. if those are exposed, 149.79 will be our targets on the upside in the euro JPY. Okay, GBP JPY is right now trading at the resistance of 162.73, which was the resistance area. Now the price is trading at 162.568. we are looking for a potential low here, or actually we are looking for the price to go towards 50%, that is 157.27. but before that would happen, the price actually has already breached at least this high here. Right now the price is trading at that high, but if it is even able to give us a close above 162.73, that means this short-term pullback is over, and now the price is going to stretch its legs towards 164.42 and maybe even 165.63. but on the contrary, if we see the price keeps on trading below 162.73, it may retest 160.96 and maybe 157.70 again in the future. Last thing we are going to discuss is the gas. We are bearish from a long time. Well, there is nothing much, either the price goes down or it goes sideways in gas, so I think it will settle around 5.325, and for good it should settle at around 5.325. but if it fails to settle there also, if it fails to get the buyers there, then where will be the gas? The gas will also be in the dustbin, guys. That is what I'm thinking here, because below this there is no price that is left. Okay, yes, there is price. Okay, let me tell you where it can go, possibly below 5 point, possibly this area, and thereafter these lows here. Okay, these lows here, these are possible scenarios in case the price gives us a daily or weekly closing below 5.325. the price can extend its legs towards 4.456 and 3.635 also. Okay, last thing, I have included Dow Jones in my trading, my friends. Dow Jones is something that I have added in my trading, although it is going sideways on the 5 minutes. I was doing some research on the 5 minutes actually, but I have included this on the daily. Yesterday there was a spinning top, day before yesterday there was a spinning top, and today also there's an inside bar. Okay, if this inside bar goes nowhere, then I think you should be looking for a symmetrical triangle, right guys? You should be looking for a symmetrical triangle, and whichever direction it breaks, you should be looking for an opportunity in that market, right? All right, maybe this should be like this. That will make sense to me. Okay, this was 7 October. This is not an inside bar. This is what we are talking about here. So keep an eye on these things. Okay, symmetrical triangles are worth watching. So yeah guys, I am done with today's webinar. I request you to ask your questions if you have any. Please let me know if you have any suggestions for me to make this webinar even more beautiful. All right, but as of now, I just hope that you have got the idea about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade. Okay, please do not risk more than 1% of your capital on a single trade. I cannot stress it more. If you're a beginner, if you're a pro, if you're an advanced trader, whatever you are, it doesn't matter. You keep your risk to reward ratio in your control. Now with this note, I shall end this live stream. Please submit that like button if you find this video useful for you. You can share it with your friends, those who are interested in trading or learning to trade at least. And yeah, that's it. Have a profitable day and thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow at 16:30 here on the same time, same channel. See you guys. Thank you so much, MGA. Thank you so much. My ideas are more clear. All right, good. I just hope to make them more clear. I'll try to do my best to make you understand these markets, my friends. Thank you for joining. Bye bye. Take care. See you tomorrow.